What's up, y'all? Shadypeach here, and in today's video we are finally at the arrival of Set 9. We've been waiting for this since the beginning of Set 8. Fable is here, Fable is among us, so now we can go ahead and be post-rotation. We are saying goodbye to Sets 1 through 4, except for the reprinted cards, and we're getting ready for a brand new format. It's essentially a brand new game at this point. Everything is being thrown at the wall, and we're seeing what sticks when it comes to all the different decks that are out there. So we did go to Downtown Disney today. This is probably going to be uploaded the day after, but today is still the end of the day for the pre-release. So we picked up a bunch of stuff. I do still have a case coming. It is delayed indefinitely, but it is coming. So for right now, we're gonna open up everything that we were able to get at Downtown Disney, and I will try to get some more products, but in terms of our case, we're gonna have to just kind of sit tight on that. It'll be something to look forward to. However, I do have, so today we're going to be opening up a booster box. So I have one booster box that I was able to get from Downtown Disney, and then in addition to that, I got a bunch of other things too. We also got both the deck boxes, so we have the Powerline and Mulan deck box. Obviously, this is the more preferable deck box, in my opinion. Mulan, I love Mulan, but I'm not too crazy about this particular art. But anyway, we also have both the structure decks, so that'll be its own video. I think I'll combo this with a Trove. We also received 5 random sleeved blisters. So you can see these are the different types of sleeves. These are the different types of sleeves characters. So we've got Steamboat Willie Mickey, we've got Powerline, and we've got Cruella de Vil. So it's a pretty good variety. I don't mind it. So we got those. And then we have, at the moment, I'm not going to grab them all, but we have 3 troves to work with. So I think I'll do 2 troves in one video, and then probably a trove and the structure decks and maybe the 5 packs in another video. But today, what we're going to focus on is the first booster box that we have. In addition to that, while we were in Downtown Disney, for those of you that don't know, if anyone was in Downtown Disney or in, I think it's Canyon Springs in Florida, I don't know what it's called, but you were given these really cool Bell promos. I got a playset because I was there with my wife, and we looped the line once. So we each got one of these for all the purchases we made, so I just wanted to get at least 4. But they're a really cool promo because before we had the style of promo that had like the signatures that you would go and take to the different characters. But in this case, it's a playable card, and it comes with this really cool promo symbol. It looks like it's a castle with a flag, so I think that might be the new standard that they do for in-park promos. So I think it's pretty cool. I do like this card. It's not really being used right now, but I'm sure someone will figure out some kind of item to be used in like Blurple or some other Sapphire deck. And before we move on to the booster box, one last thing. I went to a sealed event early before the actual pre-release happened, and I hit 2 enchanteds. So I bought a trove because they were selling troves there. I opened one, I hit an enchanted, then during the sealed event, in the packs that I got, I hit a 2nd enchanted. So I already have 2 enchanteds. Unfortunately, they're both off camera, which is a bummer, but I already have 2 enchanteds for this set. So the first one that we have is Cruella de Vil. And I think that's kind of appropriate because I'm a Sapphire enjoyer, so I think that's great that I was able to at least hit one of the Sapphire enchanteds. And then, in addition to that, this one's really cool. We got Beast, what is that, Gracious Prince? Hard to see it. Yeah, Gracious Prince, which is just a stunning enchanted in and of itself. I think Ravensburger misfired here. They really should have comboed the Bell Enchanted to be dancing with this beast in terms of the artwork. But the Bell Enchanted does still look pretty cool. So we already have 2 of the, I really should have counted, I don't know, 12, 14 enchantments that are out right now. No Iconics in my friend group so far, so we'll see what happens with that. I mean, we got a box here, so we'll see what happens. I'm hoping. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get right to it. So, oh, and in addition to that, I also picked up the Cinderella playmat. In my opinion, I actually really like the Cinderella playmat more than the Mufasa playmat. I feel like the green and the kind of Aurora Borealis thing that we got going on that made Cinderella's dress. So, not a crazy Cinderella fan, but I just like the color scheme more than the Mufasa one. So, this is the playmat that we'll be using when we open up stuff for set 9. So, let's go ahead and open this up. I misplaced my scissors, which is fine. I can just use my hands. So, go ahead and open this up. I'm excited. You know what's kind of cool about this set? Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a double-edged sword. We already know most of the cards that are in here. I mean, we know all of them, but when we're going through them all, I'm going to be like, oh, it's this card. So we can just kind of zoom by them really quick, like Sonic, and just be like, oh, yeah, we don't need to see more Hades and Maleficent Monstrous Dragons. We're so used to those. Not that I wouldn't mind seeing some of those. But today our goal is to try to hit Dumbos. Everybody's talking about Dumbo right now. Dumbo is like the new chase for this set, other than like Iconics, just because he's very relevant in every Amethyst deck that's out there. So we're hoping to hit at least one Dumbo, but we'll see. We got a lot of stuff to open. Today we're just going to focus on the booster box. So let's go ahead and get started. I think it's appropriate to go ahead and open up the Powerline card, or pack design, because that is what all the hype is about. Alright. And since this is our first video for the new set, we will go ahead and take a look at these puzzle pieces and see if we can put together a picture by the end of the box. Alright, so let's go ahead and scoot this a little bit. Alright, so first up we have Pluto, PJ Pete, Aladdin, Mickey Mouse, Maid Marian, Winnie the Pooh, Mama Odie, Dig a Little Deeper, Wildcat, Mama Odie, Rockstar Stitch, and a Tinkerbell. Most helpful. Alright. Yeah, at that sealed event when I hit 2 Enchanteds, I literally thought I was going to get jumped. Because I hit the first one and everyone was like, oh yay, congrats! And then I hit the second one and people were like, really? This guy? I was like, yeah. Alright. Wait, is that Powerline again? Powerline squared? Or is this 2 different puzzles? Very well might be. I don't know. Alright, we got the Queen, Mulan, Pegasus. We got Tinkerbell, Jasmine, Rose Lantern, Ursula Deceiver of All. Amazing card. We're going to put that to the side. I can't believe that card came back. I hate it. We have Smash, Aurora. Dude, right off the bat. Nice. Okay. That's awesome. We hit a Dumbo immediately. Okay, we need these. That's perfect. Okay, we hit the good box, guys. This card is going for like $70 right now. It's going to come down. It's absolutely going to come down. It's just that there's no stock for it and everyone needs it, so everyone is willing to buy it. That's awesome. Okay, so we hit a Dumbo 9th Wonder of the Universe. Let's see if we can get more of those, but that's amazing. And I find them, I flatten them. Alright guys, we have one. Can't tell, I'm trying to build a Blurple deck, but honestly it works really well in Amethyst Steel as well. So I don't even know if I'm going to stick with Blurple. I'm in uncharted territory because I was more confident with red-blue than anything else, and now that that's not quite what it used to be, I am in shambles when it comes to deck building, but I like Blurple. Blurple's a solid deck. Just so used to pushing the Be Prepared button when things get out of hand. Now I have to actually think. So, that's awesome. Dumbo right off the bat. That's great. Alright, we have Smash, Maui, Lilo, Best Explorer Ever. Okay, great. And Queen of Hearts. While people are loving Dumbo for Amethyst, people are loving Lilo for Steel. An amazing card for Steel. Allows you to effectively clear the board because you're powering up all your guys. And if you have alien characters, it's just the long game with that card. Amazing card. Alright. Pretty good hits so far. I'm loving it, loving it. What other legendaries do we want to hit? Wow, I've hit the same puzzle pieces twice. Alright. Let's see. We've got Atlantica, Max Goof, Donald Duck, Prince Naveen, Mufasa, Casa Madrigal, Tinkerbell, Be King Undisputed, great card, Lawrence, Jafar, the Queen. Are you serious? Are you wait, what is this? No, wait, what is this? This, I thought for a second this was an enchanted. Wait, it's not, is it? What is that symbol? I'm ignorant. What is this? No, this isn't an enchanted. It'd be full art. Is this an epic? Is this what the epics are? Okay, hang on. I haven't seen epics yet. Sorry. Hold. Hold. Okay, Lorcana Fable Alice Epic. Probably edit this out. Yes, this is an epic. It looks so different, like looking at it on the screen and then looking at it in real life. It's not like the same rainbow pattern, or maybe it's just the lighting. Okay, so we hit an Alice epic. Not too shabby. I will take it. We don't have any epics yet. This is our first epic. So it's got a little bit of a different foiling. Wow, that actually does look really cool. The rainbow effect is in the card itself. Okay, I thought I hit an enchanted. I was gonna lose my mind. I was like, wait, that's not an enchanted, is it? So, but even the enchanteds, guys, like the enchanteds look a little bit different on the symbol on the bottom. So I was taken aback for a second there. That's pretty good. We hit an epic and a really good legendary. So let's see. This might be a stacked box, guys. This might be a stacked box. TCG players saying that Alice is going for like about 12 bucks, so it's pretty good. All right, there's finally a new puzzle piece. All right, what do we got? We got Ursula, Raya, Donald Duck, Prince Naveen, Louie, Belle, Last Ditch Effort, Mickey Mouse, Roxanne, the Queen, Max Goof, and A Pirate's Life. I can't believe that card came back. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like bittersweet because I loved Pirate's Life in my Maui Shark deck, but the Maui Shark deck ain't really a thing right now, so I'm like, they took away Popsicle, they took away all of my 4-drops. All of my 4-drops. Not a single one came back. Alright, we got another piece to the puzzle. No Grammatala, no How Far I'll Go, no McDuck Manor, and no Super Goof. All of my 4-drops are dead, but it's okay. One day, I'll find a way to make that's pretty good. We got a Nala. The Maui Shark deck worked again. We got a Nala, Ursula's Shell Necklace, and Heart of Defeat. Alright, getting some good hits. There's value in these boxes, holy cow. Not too bad. Not too bad. Alright, what do we got? I have that piece already. Might not be completing this puzzle, unfortunately. Alright, we got Pluto, Moana, Improvise, Prince Eric, Flounder, Luisa Madrigal, Signed Contract, 4 Dozen Eggs, Magic Mirror, Genie, we got a Belle, Accomplished Mystic, and a Luisa Madrigal. Belle, Accomplished Mystic, an amazing card. We will put you to the side. I mean, honestly, a lot of these cards, I think I'm going to put this entire box as just bulk to the side because they're pretty useful cards right now, the way things are. Obviously, there is bulk, but there's a lot of stuff in there that I just don't know what's going to be good. Dang it, we already have this piece. Ugh. Stupid puzzle. Alright, we have Stitch, Powerline, Pegasus, Fire the Cannons, One Jump Ahead, I'm Stuck, Mother Knows Best, Camilla Madrigal, Montanue, we have Curse Merfolk, very annoying card. Okay, this is another card that I was considering. We have Ursula Voice Stealer. When you play this character, exert opposing ready character, then you may play a song with cost equal to or less of the exerted character's cost for free. So there's definitely potential there. And a Hercules. Alright, I'm going to put these to the side for sure. Okay. I don't think... No, yeah, we hit a legendary. We just hit Dumbo. So I don't know what the ratios are now that epics are a thing of what amount of legendaries we're likely to see in these boxes. Alright, I don't have this piece. Alright, good. Alright, next up we have Mulan, Agrabah, Varanya. Why'd that character come back? She's so hard to say. Alright, we got Cusco, Bobby Zermuruski, Spray Cheese Kid, Magic Mirror, Belle, Anna. We have Mickey Mouse, and an Anna. Okay, it's an Anna party. This Mickey Mouse, I think, used to be a legendary. Now he's down to a super. Interesting that they brought him back. There's probably something you can do with that Mickey eventually. I always looked at that Mickey in Inklands and I was like, this guy can bring any character in play. There's gonna be something there. For sure. I don't think... No, yep, we do have this piece. Darn it. Alright. Oh, this card's upside down. Alright. Got a little bit of a misprint already, or misprint. Error already? Come on, Fable. No errors today. Unless there's like double enchantments in the back. We'll see. Alright, we got Card Soldiers, Olaf, Hard to Defeat, Family Fishing Pole. Dude, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good. We've got a Hades, Infernal Schemer, foil legendary. Okay, this is really cool. I wanted to see what the foil ones look like. Okay, that's awesome actually. So, I don't know how well that shows up on the camera, but the foiling is similar to that of what they've done since Shimmering Skies came out, where they have a little bit of a raised image, where it's kind of coming off of the card a little bit. So it's different than the original holo of Hades that we had in the first chapter. So I would argue that this right now, in terms of looks, is more valuable than the original foil Hades. However, I would make the argument that in the future, as things kind of, you know, for the first chapter become harder and harder to find, I would say that there's a decent chance that the first chapter foils will actually be more valuable than this. But right now, since they're not too crazy to come by, I would say this is probably more valuable, but older is usually the more scarcer and rarer and more desired stuff. But that's pretty good. We get a foil legendary Hades. I will take it. All right. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Let's see. What else have we got? So we got an epic and two legendaries. Two pretty good legendaries. Got a Dumbo, so I am happy on that front. Alright, we have it. Jeez, these puzzle pieces. Be harder to get than the iconic. We got Queen of Hearts, Tinkerbell, Beastmere, Anna, Timothy Q. Mouse, Cinderella, Medallion Waits, Li Shang. We have Eye to Eye, One Last Hope, and Lost in the Woods. Alright, a lot of songs there. Boom. Alright. Yeah, the set just is fun to open, because I know most of these cards, so it's not like I have to spend too much time reading them. Alright. That is new. That's a new puzzle piece. Alright. Next up we have Be Our Guest, You Can Fly, Enchantress, Benja, Develop Your Brain, Elsa, Nani, Sisu, the only Sisu. Well, no, they reprinted the medium Sisu, just no big Sisu. We got Sven, Dinner Bell, John Silver, and You Can Fly. All right. I'm definitely taking a longer time than normal on these boxes, just because it's the first time I'm opening this set, so kind of want to savor it a little bit. Like I said, I know most of these cards, though. I haven't. Alright. Next up, we have Lost in the Woods, PJ Pete, Make the Potion, Prince Naveen, Mufasa, Timothy Q. Mouse, another Ursula Deceiver, put that to the side. We have Belle, Maui's Place of Exile, Shere Khan, Bongo, and an Improvise. Alright. Throat's been bothering me. Sorry about that. Alright. Let's see. Ha! is new. Alright, I think it's only one puzzle actually. All these things look like they go together. Alright, we got Improvise, Jafar, Coconut Basket, Poor Unfortunate Souls, Aurelian Gyro Sensor. Man, they brought back the weirdest stuff. Daisy Duck, I Find Him, I Flatten Him, Moana, Powerline, there's the big guy, and a Lumiere. So this guy is Shift, Singer 9, and once during your turn, whenever this character sings a song, look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You may reveal a song card with a cost 9 or less and play it for free. Put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. I see why they got rid of Be Prepared for this guy, but I mean, honestly, I don't know if that would be the best combo, but it is an option. It would have been an option. Alright. But Ravensburger has said that if necessary, they will be prepared to bring back Be Prepared. So it's definitely not off the table to eventually bring that back if need be. Alright, we have Tiana, Jasmine, TikTok, the Queen, Standout, Jafar, we have Ursula. Nice. Okay, we have a Robin Hood as our next legendary, Champion of Sherwood. Very nice, very useful legendary. And a foil Rafiki. I will take it. This one is this is just a non-hollow, so it looks very similar. Obviously, the legendary symbol is pretty much the only difference, and it says set 9 instead of set 3. So, got a Robin Hood. Okay, not too shabby. That was like a guy that I just could never pull in set 3. He just wouldn't show up. Everybody else would show up. But he was stubborn. I'd hit Ursula's like nobody's problem. Alright. Oh, that's a new one. Alright. What do we got? We have Heal What Has Been Hurt, Gaston, Sudden Chill, Prince Eric, Aurora, TikTok, Bruno's Return, Queen of Hearts, Hercules, Rafiki, Cusco, and a Casa Madrigal. So I think this box is probably tapped at this point, but you never know. I've definitely gotten way better in the past. Let me go ahead and sleeve up all these really good cards real quick. Feels weird to just let an epic be unsleeved and just kind of rolling around. So we've got 3 legendaries and an epic so far. I wouldn't be surprised if that's it. From what I've been told, that's kind of the average that people are getting, is like about 2 epics per box and about 2 legendaries. So the fact that we have 3 legendaries and an epic might be it, but we'll see. There's definitely reports of way more than that. Okay. Do I have this one? Yes, I do have this one. Dang it. Alright. Okay. Next up we have Mulan. Make the Potion, Tinkerbell, Develop Your Brain, Rose Lantern, Aurora, we have a Pirate's Life, Last Ditch Effort, Lantern, Winnie the Pooh, and a Maid Marian. Okay. You know, I thought it was a 4-drop. It's a 3-drop Sapphire card, so I was like, oh, maybe that could be a replacement for Primatala or something, but nah. Who knows? I mean, Kita's around, but I don't know. We need a draw engine for Ruby Sapphire at this point, now that we've lost Popsicle. I think the Eye-to-Eye Powerline card is it. Oh, nope, we have this piece already. Alright. Next up, we have Pluto, Gaston, Pegasus, Mickey Mouse, Jasmine, I'm Stuck, Nani, Sisu, I Find Him, I Flatten Him, Ariel, we have the Magic Feather, and an Ariel Determined Mermaid. Okay. Let's see. What else we got? Nope, we have it. We might actually have the full puzzle at this point, for all I know. We'll put it together at the very end. All right, we got Raya, Sun Chill, Hercules, Hans, Elsa, Donald Duck, Judy Hopps, Robin Hood. We have Prince Philip, Mulan, and Mama Odie. Yeah, looking like it's tapped, but we'll see. We got 5 more packs. Wouldn't be surprised if there's something else lurking. That's what I'm going to call. I'm going to say that there's one more legendary or one more epic. Just hanging out. Let's see. Alright, we got Heal What Has Been Hurt, Little Powerline, Latin, Tiana, Maid Marian, Dolores Madrigal, Sven, Montanue, Hey Hey, Look at This Family. There we go, baby. Okay, we've got a Maleficent Monstrous Dragon. That's funny. So we got Hades, Maleficent Dragon, and a Robin Hood. So we got 3 of the big legendaries that were reprinted. The only one I'm missing, I think, is John Silver and Elsa. So that's pretty good. Alright, we got a Maleficent Monstrous Dragon. And 4 dozen eggs. Alright, so there was one more legendary. Now that's probably it. I wouldn't be surprised if there's more, but I wouldn't be surprised if there wasn't. Alright, we got a Mal Dragon. Very nice, very nice. Oh, that's definitely a card we don't have. It's got writing on it. Alright, next up we got Pluto, Rapunzel, Mickey Mouse, Ariel. We have Hans, Louisa Madrigal, Aurora, Hey Hey, Little Dumbo. We have Grandpappy. Dude, this is a stacked box. Holy cow, we got Max Goof Chart Topper. I don't even remember what this guy does. He's got Shift. Whenever this character quests, you may play a song with cost 4 or less from your discard for free, then put it on the bottom of your deck instead of your discard. That's crazy. Holy cow. Alright, Christmas decks. You guys know what's up. And an Alice Growing Girl. Used to be a legendary, now she is a super. Okay, we hit another legendary. This is great. This is a crazy box. No enchanteds, but still, this is a pretty crazy box. Drop some cards. Okay, last 3. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see. Let's go ahead and take out Mickey, and then we'll go from there. Come on, can we make this the best box ever? We hit an enchanted right now, in addition to all these legendaries and the one epic. Whew. Okay, we got another puzzle piece. Let's see. We got Lost in the Woods, Moana, Megara, Hercules, Cruella de Vil, Dolores Madrigal, World's Greatest Criminal Mind, LeFou, Little John. We got Powerline, Jasmine, and a Hey Hey. Okay. Let's take out Cruella. She would see what she has to say. Ha. Nope, got that. I think we have the whole puzzle now at this point, but we'll go ahead and see. Alright, we got Ursula, Sergeant Tibbs, Mickey Mouse, Benja, Louie, Belle, Queen of Hearts, Roxanne, the Mob Song. We have Goofy, Ariel, and a Raya. Alright. Last pack. Last pack magic. Let's see. Anything else left to say? This box was crazy. This is a really good box. With a lot of stuff. So, I'm not expecting anything else, but you know, I'm not gonna turn my nose up. We have this. Yes. Alright, let's do it. Rapunzel. You Can Fly. Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell. One Jump Ahead. Winnie the Pooh. Cinderella. Queen of Hearts. Jafar. We have Robin Hood. Robin Hood. And final card of the day. Dude, are you serious? What the heck? Okay, we hit another epic. Oh my gosh. The ratios are insane. They're insane. That's crazy. Okay, let's go and take a look at this. That's great. I was literally thought that was it. I thought that was it at Maldragon. But then they gave us another legendary and another epic. That's insane. So, to recap, we have 4 regular legendaries, a foil legendary, and 2 epics, all in one box. That's crazy. You know what? After what happened in Reign of Jafar, how much we did not do well, this is I don't say well deserved. I don't want to jinx myself. This is very welcomed. I will take it. Holy cow. And we got a Dumbo, so I'm very glad for that. I don't know what the Pegasus epic is going for. Let's type it in real quick, just for fun. Pegasus. He is... he's like $10. So he's still something. And it's another one of the epics if we're trying to collect all the different epics. That's crazy. That's a crazy box right there. Okay. Before we sign off, let's go ahead and see if we completed our puzzle. Alright, let's see. Oh, got that piece twice. We have that piece twice. Uh-oh, not looking good. Okay, let's see. That goes... Does that go there? No. This goes here. Okay, so he's got a lot of pictures of himself in the background. Let's see. Nope. What the heck? Oh, duh. This is not right. This is right. Okay. That's right. Oh my gosh, we're so close, guys. We're missing one piece, whatever this piece is. I mean, we have Powerline. We have the Powerline himself in all his glory, but we're just missing whatever this is. It's just probably like an amp or something. I don't know. Wait a minute. Oh, guys. Never mind. I did not do that on purpose. I forgot I had another piece right there. Okay, so we did complete the puzzle. Just barely. We managed to do it. There it is. There he is. I think this is what the Enchanted looks like too, if we ever get him. So, we'll see. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. That was crazy. This was a long video. I'm sorry how long this one went, but hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I'm going to shoot the next video immediately, so that's why I'm going to wear the same clothes. So, it'll be immediately for me, a few days for you guys. So, thank you again so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like if you guys did enjoy. Be sure to subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one.